the highlights of the Australia-Pakistan match at the Sydney Cricket Ground. This is the final preliminary game between these two teams before they then take part in the best-of-3 finals to be played in Sydney and Melbourne. The Australians are without McDermott. He's had to fly back to Brisbane because he has a flu virus, and Mark Waugh has been brought in as 12th man. Campbell will play, and Pakistan have made changes there. Mushtaq Ahmed, the leg spinner, comes in, Amir Malik comes in, and Tausif Ahmed comes in also. We join play now in the second over. 1 run on the board. Rackerman is the bowler. He's coming in to bowl to Ramesh Raja.
It's wafted straight down the ground. And he's driving at the pitch of that delivery and picked up 3 runs. He's struggling. Safely home. It's no wicket for 4. He's out, trying to work it on the onside. The ball stops, flies to Moody in the gully. Ramesh Raja out for 3. It's 1 for 4.
An indication there that the ball is not coming on anywhere near as much as it was in Adelaide. Ramesh was able to whip those deliveries away in Adelaide, put them through the onside field for 4. But he looked dejectedly at the bat as he walked off. Pakistan 1 for 4.
Saeed Anwar goes for it and gets it. Beautifully driven through the covers. The outfield's fast. And that's 4. Well, that's the way he should play. He's in great touch.
He really looked like he got down the track to get that ball. He has taken a very good pace forward. And that's the confidence you expect to see from a man in form.
It's gone for him. Got it over mid-off. That's 4 more. My word, Saeed Anwar having a wonderful series.
Plenty of wrist work in that shot. It was well hit. It was a good 30 metres over the circle.
Oh, he's got the charge. He's got it away. He's going to race away for 4 over cover. One gets the feeling that the Pakistan top order is not going to be tied down in the first 15 overs. Charged Terry Alderman and slashed him over cover when the ball was short of a good length.
Alderman saw him coming, banged it in short, and that was the mistake that Terry Alderman made.
Oh, that's a massive hit. That's a big one up on top of the stand, is it? My goodness gracious me, that is huge. That's the biggest hit I think we've seen this summer. It's a monster.
Touch of Superman about this shot. That one has almost gone into orbit. The trajectory of this had no right to hit that behind square leg. Pitched around off stump, and that one has taken off. I was about to say before, the sound of the ball on the bat of this man is a delight to listen to. It's a good indicator of how much form he's in. A sense of timing. Really, the ability to make a selection to hit that shot. What will Alderman's comeback be?
It should be out, and isn't. Just took a little while to pick that one up, Dean Jones, and they get 2 for it. Can't afford to drop him. Just took a fraction of time to turn, Dean Jones. I think he thought it might have been going a little bit further.
Well, Alderman let that one go a little quicker. Didn't bounce too much. Held up on the pitch. And Dean Jones, perhaps a lesser man, wouldn't have got near that. A very athletic cricketer, Dean Jones.
That's a magnificent square drive. Over pitch from Terry Alderman, a fraction wide and beautifully timed by Salim Malik.
Magnificent down on one knee. 50 off 63 balls and more runs. Almost a repeat shot there. So 2 poundies in succession against Alderman.
Changing the bowling now. Greg Campbell will replace Carl Rackerman. Oh, it's good batting. Just on about off stump, and he's picked it up and whipped it over mid-wicket to yet another boundary. Dangerous, dangerous man.
I can say for all those young fellas that have aspirations of playing cricket at the highest possible level, this is not necessarily the way to play.
One more. Great shot. Great shot. Now he's picking the place where he wants to hit it. If it's anywhere near off stump, he's not bothering to go straight because the man down there at deep mid-off will field it. He just rolls the wrists a little bit and whacks it away wide of mid-on where there's no one. That's good batting. Oh, what a shot. Pick the bones out of that one, boys. He has square driven that at many a mile an hour.
Well, every summer we see a little gem of an innings. I thought we were privileged to see that innings in Adelaide. Magnificent century by this young fella. He now believes that he is really a class player. There's no doubt about that. Here's the master out there at the moment.
That could be out and is out. Safely caught at mid-on by Stephen Waugh. So the end of Saeed Anwar for a brilliant 43.
It only takes one ball to take a wicket. No matter how well a man's playing, you've got to believe that the next delivery you bowl, you can take a wicket. Greg Campbell has done that. He's put it up and he's basically let the batsman get himself out. He's had success over the top, over the infield, over the fence, into the boundary, but this time falling short. A sparkling 43 in just 36 deliveries. Steve Waugh took the catch, and Pakistan are 2 for 74.
It's going to be close to 4, the outfield lightning fast. The Sydney Cricket Ground in excellent condition after the heavy rain. It's hit well over cover point in him using his feet and hitting on the up. Glorious shot.
He was on his way before the ball left O'Donnell's hand.
So that's the 50, Salam Malik. Fine half century, and Pakistan are 2 for 116.
And we've just come in at the right moment. It's gone a long way back. Gave that some tremendous hammer.
Only a little hit, Richie, in comparison with the other one we've seen today.
Great shot. Beautiful stroke. Power and placement. Beat Campbell. Had him one stride short.
So he attempted this stroke in the last over. It was hit on the pad, but this time watched the ball a little bit more closely onto the bat and hit it with blistering power. Out.
Not as upset as the batsman's going to be there. That's Salim Malik. He won't be happy. His skipper will be even less happy, but the opposition number, AR Border, will be quite delighted by that.
And although Carl Rackerman took the wicket, much of the credit must go to Alan Border, who off the last ball of that over, the previous over, saved a certain single with a magnificent piece of fielding. Tom Moody takes his second catch for the innings. Salim Malik on his way for a very well-made 67 off 85 deliveries. Pakistan now 3 for 161.
Ijaz could be caught by Steve Waugh. Yes, easily taken in the end. Ijaz really not batting too well at all tonight, or this afternoon. Didn't find his timing at all.
That was a poor shot. Really, as Ian Chappell says, hardly timed the ball in the middle of the bat and tried to slog Simon O'Donnell. No need to do that. haven't reached double figures. Head was up in the air, and Stephen Ward doesn't miss many. Took a straightforward catch at mid-off. That's a valuable wicket for Australia. Pakistan 4 for 176. Ejad's out for 9 off 18 deliveries faced.
Big shout, and umpire McConnell has given Salim Yusuf out LBW. So Simon O'Donnell striking again for Australia.
Tried to sweep that. It hit somewhere forward of square leg. Comes forward. Well, I don't know about that. It's a very dicey one, I felt. But he's out. That's all that matters in the scorebook for 5. And it's 5 for 184.
Slower ball and almost a caught and bowled. And what a good one that would have been.
Simon O'Donnell, he really was a schoolboy prodigy. Tremendous athlete. Played Aussie rules football, athletics. And some of that ability is needed to be able to get a hand to a catch like that. Have a look at this. Our stump cam should give us a tremendous view of the way it looks from somewhere around about the eye line of Simon O'Donnell. That's the sort of view. Obviously, it happens so much quicker when you're out there. Reflex catch.
Well, it's a slower one again, but this time Amir Malik's picked it up and dispatched it to the mid-wicket fence for 4. After 44, Pakistan 5 for 196. Limran has hit that one deep. Mark Taylor won't drop it. Great pair of hands. He just doesn't drop catches, this young man.
Well, Imran Khan, I guess at the back of his mind was, here's a bowler coming back in. It'd be just a little tight in the muscles. I'll try and send him off with a big hello. Didn't quite get to the pitch of the ball. Didn't come onto the bat. Could only go in the air. And in the finish, it was a pretty simple catch by Taylor. So Imran Khan, yet another superb half-century. Pakistan are now 6 for 196, and Imran Khan made 56.
Young Mushtaq Ahmed is the next man in. It's played very well down to Simon O'Donnell at fine leg. Very well placed for 2. Pakistan's 200 runs coming up from 275 deliveries. Greg Campbell will bowl 2 overs. Bowled him. The delivery, Greg Campbell.
Well, that's what the crowd love to hear. The timber's upset, the bails are on the ground. And another batsman departs for the pavilion. I've gone out in sympathy with the young fella. Over they go. And there could be a little damage there to stump cam. It's probably upset the focus.
Might have upset a bit more than the focus, I think. Might have completely destroyed it. Now, is that insured? The question must be asked.
Well, it's in a very ordinary state of disarray. That's the view, and over she goes. Still a wobble. Off comes the plastic screen. A little lipstick camera in behind that. And there's the repairman. Down she comes. Well, we've been waiting all summer for this to happen, Rodney. It was bound to happen.
Pakistan 7 for 207. That's beautifully played by Mushtaq. Beautifully placed. And he's dropped his bat, which means they can only get 2. A beautiful throw from Simon O'Donnell.
Well, today really has been packed full of incident. Good shot, this one from Mushtaq. In fact, he looks better than his average of 11. He's not too sure whether he goes back, taps the fingers, and away he goes. The dash for 22 yards. In the finish, he does it comfortably.
Oh, it must be a run out. Now, which one were you going to take off, Alan? The closest one. A mix-up, and Waqar Younis is on his way back to the pavilion.
Yeah, this come about from inexperience. Mushtaq Ahmed, yes, no, wait, and then it's a very big sorry. They'll talk about it later. Alan Border not using too much energy and lifting the bail there. So, two teenagers. Really, it was the call for Mushtaq. He turned his back and left his mate stranded. So Waqar Younis is out. Pakistan have lost their 8th wicket with a total at 218.
That was a very good performance from the Australians to keep Pakistan down to that total. It looked at one stage as though they might race away to something around about 270 or 280. The card of the innings there after Imran won the toss and decided about 8 for 220. Lovely innings from Syed Anwar at the start, 43 he made, then Salim Malik 67. Imran himself again in tremendous form. He's been very consistent, 8 for 220. And the Australian bowling figures, a good performance from Peter Taylor, I thought, 7 overs for 28, but the outstanding effort from Simon O'Donnell, 10 overs no maiden, 2 for 32. In all, though, it was a great performance from the Australian team to keep Pakistan down to that point. 221 to win at 4.51 per over, just 49 overs for the Australians, and they're not going to find it all that easy out there, even though Wasim Akram is not playing.
Moody's up the top. There's a man down there. He's not going to get that. That's 4. So Tom Moody going over the top that short pitch delivery. Picks up the first boundary for Australia.
Last Tuesday night, a tough battle between bat and ball. Didn't see too many shots like this, and the big fella, 200 centimetres tall, has used every centimetre of his height to get up underneath that one and push it away backward a point. 209 more runs required, 46 and 1 ball remaining, and they're scoring currently at 4.23 and they require 4.52. All 10 wickets in hand. Imran Khan with the ball.
Beautiful shot. That's 4. No wicket for 16. Fine shot. It's 4 more for Mark Taylor. Glorious play off the back foot.
Not much you can do about that. When you play at this level of cricket, you're going to run into batsmen of immense talent. Just watch this.
Fine shot. One bounce into the fence. Mark Taylor on fire here at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Well, the crowd getting their money's worth. It's not hard to see who they barrack for either. It's in square cuts. Drives off the back foot. Now on the onside. He rattles the pickets.
Taylor gets another boundary. Glorious shot. It's gone. Caught behind. Waqar Younis gets the desired result. Taylor going again. Salim Yusuf takes the catch, and it's 1 for 44.
But Taylor would like to have gone on and continued on his happy way. One just left Taylor. Good delivery. He was good enough to get an edge. So Waqar Younis takes his first wicket. Yusuf, the keeper, takes the catch. Taylor 29 in just 25 deliveries. Australia 1 for 44.
We've been saying he's in such good touch. Bowler has only to stray a little, and Jones takes advantage of it.
Beautiful shot from Dean Jones. Tremendous timing.
Change of bowling now. Aqib is the new bowler. Well, good catch. A very good catch to get rid of Dean Jones. Had to make ground to it. Ijaz was the catcher. He's an excellent fielder.
It was almost a Dean Jones style catch to get rid of Dean Jones. We saw Dino take one like this at the Gabba. In the end, Jones had to dive to catch his. Ijaz got there standing up. A very good catch. Always when you're running the same direction as the ball, it's a tough catch. Australia now 2 for 58.
Aqib Javid continues. Lovely shot.
Taking a while to come, but that's straight out of the Alan Border scrapbook. That is a magnificent shot. That's hit very, very close to middle. Like a bullet out of a gun. Bang.
Good shot. Hasn't quite got it, but placed it well enough and timed it well enough to go for 4. That's better. He put a man out at deep mid-off, so he decided to go over mid-on. And once again, didn't quite time it, but that was very good thinking by Tom Moody.
That's Border's second 4, and they've both come in that area of the field. Aqib Javid most annoyed with himself. Australia bring up the 100 with that boundary to Alan Border. It's a man out there, but Moody has just got it out of reach. He's really thrashed 2 4s already through the offside. That was magnificently timed. Shout there from Salim Yusuf, and he must have spun that one back a fair bit because he's bowled Alan Border around his legs. For a moment I thought it had come off the keeper's pads, but Tawseef's got the breakthrough that Pakistan so desperately needed.
That 4 made Tawseef adjust his line to middle leg stump. Bit of fight there and turn, and maybe the glove dragging the ball back onto the leg stump. That's a vital wicket just when it was needed. Tawseef bowls Alan Border. It's 3 for 122.
A chance there for Salim Yusuf. He's been given out. Good piece of work there by Salim Yusuf because he had to go a long way to get that one. The ball really spun. Steve Waugh never at home against the spinners, and Mushtaq has struck.
Beautifully bowled. Really was. Brought him down out of the crease. Ball spins, and Stephen Waugh, he's a long way from home, was never going to make it. And this is a match, a real match here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Waugh beautifully stumped by Yusuf. It's 4 for 127.
It's nicely hit, but it's hit the fence on the full and come back into the field of play. It's 4 for 132.
Moody goes high, but I don't think he's gone far enough. Heavens above. Well, we saw Saeed Anwar take a miraculous catch and hang himself on the fence in Adelaide. And that hasn't pleased the skipper. Should have been caught.
Hasn't pleased the skipper one little bit. Now he's making another field change. Saeed Anwar comes in. And that's the reason he's being pulled in, not exactly in disgrace, but perhaps just a little way towards that. Oh, well.
Very good straight drive. A slight fumble. There would have been 2 there anyway. Powerfully hit by Peter Taylor. End of the over. Australia 4 for 153.
Last 10 overs. Caught. Skipper Imran Mushtaq claims a wicket, deserves it too. He's bowled very well.
I thought the place that Peter Taylor could go to hit a boundary was over Imran's head. He didn't get enough elevation on the shot. There's a big gap behind Imran. Almost belted his bat into the ground, didn't pick it up cleanly, and hit it straight to Imran, who made no mistake. So Peter Taylor on his way. Australia 5 for 159.
that balance between runs and balls remaining. And a chance there for Salim Youssef. He's been given out by umpire McConnell. So Saeed Anwar has done the job for his skipper. I said if he got a wicket it would be an absolute bonus. Well, mark that down as a double bonus because he's got the man that Australia really needed to make 100, Tom Moody.
Quite rightly so. Spin taking 4 wickets in this Australian innings. Back foot of Tom Moody not being able to stretch back beyond the line. Happiness for Pakistan. And a fine knock ending prematurely by Tom Moody. 74, Australia 6 for 169.
And that's a 6. That's a big one. And in fact that's gone nearly as far as Saeed Anwar's. He's just missed the ladies stand. That's gone way up into the Brawongal stand, up into the top level of the Brawongal stand. A huge hit from Simon O'Donnell.
We tend to expect some big hitting in the one days. They don't come much bigger than this. The top deck of the Brawongal. So almost into the super boxes. That is a great hit. That brings the crowd right to the edge of their feet.
That's good over for Australia. Simon O'Donnell with a 6 and a 4. And that really has helped the Australian cause. 6 for 185 after 43. Torsif, and that could be out, yes. A brilliant piece of work from Torsif. And boy, didn't Pakistan need it. Ian Healy has been running well between wickets, but that was a terrific piece of fielding by Torsif.
Imran Khan, for the first time in a long time, having a little bit of a smile. Look at that, Torsif going to his left. He's had to crank the body round to throw with his right arm. Healy out for 8. Australia 7 for 192.
And the experienced Imran Khan coming in from the members' end. He gets it just wider, Youssef. It races down to third man. There's a sweeper there, just 2 runs. And good evening, Rod Marsh.
Good evening, Bill. It's been a very good game of cricket, this. Although the game hasn't counted as much as changing the face of things for the finals. It's been a fantastic game. We've seen 2 of the biggest hits you're ever likely to see.
He's clubbed that away. That's racing away. That's going to be 4. That's a beauty. That's a ripper. Beautifully played. He beat backward point and third man. Bad delivery, but great shot. 4 runs off 5 balls. He's got to go for it. Deflects it down to fine leg for single. O'Donnell on strike. A leg by. 3 to win. Close. He's got in. He's come. Oh, what a finish. England gets Simon O'Donnell LBW with 3 runs for victory. The end of a fine innings. 3 balls to be bowled. 3 runs, and Carl Rackham will make his way to the wicket. What a finish. What a match.
Carl doesn't want to go. He's getting advice from all quarters.
Fine innings from Simon O'Donnell, out for 39. In the final over, taking his time with the field place, and England slowed the game down. Caught Simon O'Donnell hitting across the line, judged LBW for 39. Imran Khan to Carl Rackham. Swing and a miss. Oh, the pressure mounts. Wasn't a good delivery.
Wasn't a good shot.
Well, the style was there, but there wasn't any contact. In comes Imran Khan. Bowled in! Wow, what a finish. Rackham clean bowled by Imran. 1 ball to be bowled. 2 runs for victory, and it's going to be the veteran Terry Alderman to face the music. What a finish. As Alderman takes guard. Indicard Alderman, the Pakistan manager. He's bringing his fieldsman in a couple of places at deep mid-wicket.
Where is Javed?
Oh, the 12th man, Shoaib Mohammed's coming out on the field. There was a message, he's been sent back. That's all happening at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and there's nobody at mid-wicket. The last delivery from Imran to Terry Alderman. And he's missed it. So it's all over. Great victory for Pakistan. A real cliffhanger by 2 runs.
Well, that was a marvellous game of cricket, played in tremendous spirit, and a great climax, and a very, very good prelude to the first of the finals to be played in Melbourne. This is the scorecard for the Australians in reply to Pakistan's 220 for 8. They made 218 for 9. And good innings from Tom Moody and Simon O'Donnell. Good all-round performance from O'Donnell. And the Pakistan bowling, Imran Khan, I thought, bowled very well again. 2 for 28. Splendid all-round performance from him. Mushtaq, the leg spinner, bowled well, and so too did Tawseef. So it's good night from the Sydney Cricket Ground. Great game of cricket. Look forward to having you with us at the first final in Melbourne on Friday. Good night.